Good evening. It is my privilege to be here tonight and to speak to you about my school and the wonderful students we serve. And I just want to say that was my teacher, who I love very much, and she's awesome. Our school was founded on the premise that all young people have potential. And if other schools didn't want these older kids who are learning English, and if you could tell I'm nervous, I did. These are amazing youth. Some of our students from West Africa speak 8 languages. Just because English might not yet be one of them doesn't make them any less deserving of a shot at a great education. But because we get most of our kids when they're 17 and a half, we are in a race against the pressures of life and time. Our students are only guaranteed a free public education until they're 21. In some cases, we're starting from scratch. We need to support our students with learning English, passing exams, accruing the 44 credits that they need to get into college. And that's the dream, that they get into college. Consider Maxine Centeno. She arrived in our school when she was 18. She left Honduras, where she fled violence for a chance at a better life. She only spoke a local Honduran dialect, Garifuna. She came with the hope of finally getting to know her estranged father, only to be deeply disappointed when he tried to force her to go to work. In the middle of her first year, she found herself homeless as her father threw her out because she refused to leave school. Thus, we had a challenge and very little time. Like many of our other students, the question for Maxine was, how could we help her earn her high school diploma before she aged out or dropped out? In Maxine's case, we were successful. Through close collaboration amongst her team of teachers and meticulously crafted lessons to support her language development, we helped her get through all of her requirements, not in 4 years, in 3. She earned a full scholarship to Casanova College, where she is now majoring in psychology and will graduate as Student of the Year next week. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. To make these miracles happen, you need extraordinary educators. Maxine had an important connection with Pamela, who taught her history and English. This teacher came to Alice with a very strong content background in both subjects, but she had no formal training in TESOL. In some ways, her learning curve was as steep as Maxine's. Now, after learning on the job, she can design amazing curriculum without a hitch, but it took 4 years. She worked twice as hard in order to help our kids, and now says if she had the chance to earn her TESOL certification, she would have saved years of effort. Think about how many more students she could have reached. How many more students we could have retained. And I know the numbers. This country was built by the hands of those who walked through these halls and will continue to be defined by the hopes and dreams of future immigrants. To not educate them well with competent and compassionate teachers is to do our country a disservice. We urgently need more teachers trained in teaching English language learners. We still have youth arriving, and they're not going to stop. 30 new students joined my school in January and February. In the last month, I enrolled 3 siblings who are in foster care from Egypt, and they're hilarious, they're wonderful. 2 students from Central America, and last week, I accepted a 17-year-old from Albania. So, who knows how many more we're going to accept in the coming weeks, because we don't say no. I don't say no. So join us, me, Ishmael, all of us who love our kids, and Bank Street in making an education come true, a true education, giving them an opportunity that they may not ever see if we don't provide it. In making education a true practice of freedom, the means by which our youth engage critically and creatively with reality and discover how to participate in the transformation of their world, our world. Thank you for listening and indulging me. And I hope that you help us and support us in ensuring that our youth, who really are truly amazing, and I say that with the deepest sense of genuineness. I love my children, that you are very much needed. Thank you.